Hey everybody, go over what's going on with this Tour-Pak. If you follow my videos and you follow that trip I took down the northeast, down in North Carolina, Blue Ridge Parkway and stuff, you know I broke the Tour-Pak, or I broke the cover. The hinges, they were ripped right off. What happened was, long story short, I left my bag on top of this, and then when I opened it, it just couldn't hold the weight. I should have known better, but it's giving me work to do. I got to replace the top. I already went ahead, I took off the rack, hinges are off, all the side pieces are off, alright, so I took everything off. Alright, so I ended up ordering a new top from eBay. I mean, it was cheap enough. I think I paid $100 or just over $100 with shipping, and it does fit very nicely on there. It's a perfect match to the original. The only problem with this, buying this type of a cover, is none of the holes for the latches, the backrest, and everything else. You have to actually do them yourself. I was able to do these and they came out very well. These are for the lock latches, the lock, the backrest. They all came out pretty good. They're all within where they're supposed to be. The only problem I had was the rack. These came out okay. This one I actually drilled a little too high on these sides, so I had to go down with a file and just file it down a little bit more. Then I put some epoxy in here to make up the difference. I'll have to just take care of that, sand it and all that. I have not done the latches yet. I started marking them for the latches, but what I got to do is I got to put the seal back in here before I can mark the holes for the latches to make sure they're all right. But that's pretty much it. I mean, if you're careful and you take your time, it's not difficult to do. So I'm thinking of painting the bike. I originally was going to just go ahead and paint this to match the old cover. The only thing I can't match is the pinstriping. I can't get it. I can't get the colors to match. This is actually painted on the pinstriping. Harley paints the pinstriping on, and I can't find that anywhere to match that color. So what I decided to do is to paint the whole bike. I'm thinking neon green and black. We'll see. I'm going to do this cover first, see how it turns out. If I like the neon green color, I'm going to go ahead and do the whole bike. Just another project, give it a nice new look to it. So we'll see how it turns out. Alright, let's get on the bench and start putting the seal back on there and stuff so I can drill these holes for the latches. This is the seal for the top. I'm using the old seal. I'll take it off the old lid. And to attach it, I'm using 3M tape. And it's the thin stuff. So I'm just going to start here on one end and pretty much just go along the lip or the inside where the seal sits. So you can see, all I did was just place the 3M tape all the way around on the lip where the seal actually sits. So all we're going to do now is just pull top tape off to expose the glue. And if you're going to do something like this with this tape, I suggest the temperatures be around 70 or above. Stuff doesn't seem to stick really well when temperatures are like in the 60s or 50s. Alright, so this is the seal. I'm going to put it on the same way it was on the old trunk. Alright, I'm going to start with one corner, right here, this area here. It's already in that form or shape. And just get it to match up in there really well. And then just put some pressure on it so it seals against the tape. Now, what's nice about the tape, if you don't put it in the right spot, you can pull it back up and just redo it. And that's it. See how it goes on? Boom, and just keep going until you got everything on there. So there you go. Seal is in. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to set it on top of the Tour-Pak and let it set. Cover's on. I put the hinges on the Tour-Pak. What I did was I put some black marker on these two little knobbies here that are going to the side of the Tour-Pak, and then I just lifted it up to match everything up. And hopefully I've done it correctly. We're gonna find out. Now I purposely made these holes smaller than they should be so I can adjust. So what I'm gonna do is take the bit and just go up with it a little bit. And this is fiberglass, so it's easy to manipulate these holes with the drill bit. Alright, that looks good. Now I'm gonna go up to a bigger size. And there you go. Now I gotta do that side. Alright, believe it or not, I had to stop the camera because this took a lot more work on this side than I thought. I actually had to shave the lip of this a little bit down because it was too wide to fit inside the hinge. Now that I got it shaved down, looks like it's going to fit just fine. Now, to transfer these two holes today is going to be a tough one. I'm going to try an old trick of grease. Let me see if that will transfer. Make sure everything's in its right spot. There it is. Bam! There's the two holes I gotta drill. Alright, let's see if it lines up. Perfect. Alright, so now we got all the holes for the hinges. That's it. That was the last holes I needed to do. Seals in, now we gotta prep for paint. Alright, since I got a couple of scratches here and there, I'm gonna hit some glaze or spot putty on those areas before I do a final sanding on this with 1000 grit sandpaper. And the scratches are because of me. I was a little careless while I was drilling. I'm going to take a lot of spot putty. Just enough to fill in these little scratches, minute scratches I should say, that I put in here. And that's pretty much all there is. Okay, everything's dry, ready for sanding. Now, what I'm going to do is hit everything by hand with 1000 grit sandpaper. Now I'm going to wipe it down. I'm going to use some paper towel. Alright, this is pretty much came primed. So I really don't have to prime this. Alright, what you want to do though, before you do paint, you want to hit it with a tack cloth and make sure there's like no dust on the piece that you're going to paint. This is what I decided to paint the bike. Neon green, black stainless steel. There is something called Clear Effects. It's a multicolor metallic effect. Don't know if I'm going to use this yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this first and then do the black wherever I decide to do it on the top. Do the pinstriping and then decide whether or not I go with something like the multicolor Clear Effects brand product. And then finally I will clear coat it. I want to try it anyways. See how that looks. If I like the look of that cover, I'm going to go ahead and do the whole bike in neon green. What you want to do is you want to shake the can up really, really well. Hit your stuff with some tack cloth. Alright? Get as much dust and shit off you can. You want to give it light coats. You don't want to go crazy with the paint. You know, let it dry in between coats for a few minutes. That's the problem with painting outside. You got bugs, you got shit coming around, so it's shit you gotta deal with. Spray booth would be the way to go. I don't have one, so it is what it is. Alright, that's it. Just gonna let it dry. Alright, while that green paint is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and just clean up the emblem that was on top of the Tour-Pak. Just get the glue. I already scraped off most of that 3M tape. Just gonna get that glue off of there. Using acetone just to clean that off. Does a good job in taking off the glue residue. And we'll set that aside. And that's it. Now we gotta wait 24 hours for the paint to dry before we go to the next step.